It's time for the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. And now, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed combat sports show champion of the world, Flash Knockdown.
Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me on episode 19 of Flash Knockdown. Introducing to you first, speaking out of the blue corner and the challenger for the UKFC amateur lightweight title is the #1 ranked English amateur featherweight and the reigning, defending, almighty fighting amateur featherweight champion, George Saint Staines.
But this is what you want. You want me to do this, and I tried not to do it, and I can't help myself.
Welcome back to the show, George.
Thanks for having me back. Thank you very much.
Back so soon. We just can't keep you away,
I know.
man.
I know.
God, just can't keep you away. And now, introducing my next guest and speaking out of the red corner is the #1 ranked active English amateur lightweight and the reigning, defending UKFC amateur lightweight champion, Super Teddy Stringer.
If you don't know what the goes on in this show by now, I don't even know what to tell you. What do you not understand about that?
Welcome back, Teddy.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I had to find a way to rank you #1. How did it sound?
It sounds right. It sounds right. One day you won't have to force away. It'll be there.
One day indeed, Teddy. One day indeed.
Yeah.
So, okay, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. I want you to protect yourselves at all times and obey my command at all times. I expect a nice, clean chat. If you want to virtually touch gloves, do it now.
Oh.
Okay, good luck. George, as the challenger, please could you give the viewers an overview of your MMA career, the gym you represent, and how people can find you online, please?
So, overview of my career, multiple kickboxing fights, K1 fights, all that. You know, all of that other stuff. Then 6-0 as an amateur in MMA. Got the almighty featherweight belt, like you said before, ranked #1. Not much more I can say, really. Just sums it up quite well, I think.
It does indeed.
I fight out of AVT with Danny Mitchell and Jay Fenn. And if you want to find me on social media, George.Staines1, and then just George Staines on Facebook.
Awesome, George. Thank you very much. And Teddy,
No problem.
please, can you do the same?
So, yeah, I'm Teddy Stringer. I'm 7-3 as an amateur MMA fighter. I think I'm ranked something like #5 in the UK.
This is #1 bullshit.
Should be #1. And the UKFC lightweight champion. And yeah, I fight out of squad Jitsu in Chesterfield and Fourth Dimension MMA in Nottingham.
Thank you very much, guys. And
Thank
we
you.
now move on to the next part of the show that I've called Flash Choices, but with a twist. For first-time viewers, I will ask you both 10 questions relating to your opponent. giving you
Okay.
2 possible answers, and you simply choose the one that you believe is correct and in a flash. Got it?
Right, sounds good.
Okay. And I'll also be recording the score with the price being
Okay.
absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
Sounds good.
So let's start with Teddy for the chance to win nothing. I can feel the tension rising.
Yeah, high stakes, high stakes.
How you feeling, Teddy?
Bit on edge, but I think I might be able to deal with the pressure.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. So, Teddy, what does George describe as unbreakable? His balls or his mind?
I'm gonna go mine. But we'll see.
That would be the correct answer. That's one for Teddy. Okay, George. Which football team?
Yeah,
Which football team does Teddy support? A. Chesterfield FC or B. Chelsea FC?
yeah. Chesterfield.
Chesterfield FC.
Oh,
Was your answer Chesterfield FC, George?
yeah. Wrong.
That
Yeah,
would be
yeah, well,
that would
sorry.
be the wrong answer.
Glory
Teddy
supporter over here.
unbelievably supports his
no.
local team, Chelsea FC.
That's fucking illegal.
Okay.
So it's still 1-0 to Teddy. Teddy,
1-0. I'll pull it back.
still plenty of time. Still 9 more questions. Teddy, how many guillotine chokes does George have on his records? Is it A, 2 or B, 3?
3.
That is the correct answer. That's
A lot of guillotines.
That's another
Yeah.
point. 50% guillotine chokes. Not bad.
Let's watch my neck.
Haha, you better.
If you don't know, now you know.
Right. George, what choke did Teddy secure?
Oh,
Yeah, what choke did Teddy secure to finish his debut MMA fight? Was it A, rear naked choke, or was it B, dash choke?
I'll say Das.
That's correct. Dash choke versus James Seddon at UKFC 8. So that's that's 2-1 for the chance to win absolutely nothing. Number
Still
3.
going strong.
Number 3. Teddy, how many months did it take George to win his first MMA belt? Was it A, 12 months or B, 13 months?
We'll go 12 months, nice and even.
You'd be correct. Teddy, you're on the roll here, brother. That's
Look at that.
3 out of 3, my man. That is absolutely correct. Okay, George. How many months did it take Teddy to win his first MMA belt? Was it A, 12 or was it B, 13?
I'm going to go 13 just to be controversial.
You would be wrong. Also 12.
Again.
Yeah.
Again. Bloody hell.
Yeah. So you're still on 1. You're still on 1. But don't worry.
Yeah.
You can still win
Okay.
that prize.
Okay.
You can still do it. Don't worry. Plenty of time. So 3-1 to Teddy.
Of nothing. No.
Teddy, how old is George? Is he A, 19 or is he B, 20?
I believe he's 20.
Oh, goodness me.
Ah,
You are
look at this.
ridiculous. Wow, George, are you worried here? This guy knows a lot about you.
Nah.
Might know a little
it's
bit
all
too
good.
much about him.
Wow,
Maybe,
I'm impressed.
maybe
Teddy,
a little
man.
bit too
I'm
much.
impressed. George, you got to step up your game, bruv. Right, next one.
I know.
George, how old is Teddy? Is he A, 20, or is he B, 21?
$21.
Ah, he's still 20.
I'm wrong
George,
again.
you're wrong again.
Wrong again.
Oh my
What am I
word.
playing at?
He's gonna be 21 in August. And
Okay.
George, just to show I haven't missed you out, you're going to be 21 in September.
Yeah, that's all right.
I know my guess. You know what I mean? I know.
Done the research.
I've done my research, brother. I've done my research. Okay, so Teddy is 4-1 ahead. Teddy, how you feeling?
Feeling like I've got a comfortable lead here, you know.
Okay.
4 rounds up.
Yeah. You're coasting to a unanimous decision.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
You're on your way. All right, Teddy. Who would George like to fight, either dead or alive? Is it A, Conor McGregor, or is it B, Max Holloway?
I don't know. I feel like Conor McGregor might be a bit too obvious. I'm gonna go Max Holloway.
Flipping heck. Oh my God.
Yeah.
5 out of 5. Wow.
Oh, come on.
Teddy,
Come on.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
For sure. For sure.
Listen, next time I'm going to a pub quiz, I'm taking you.
Yeah. I'm the man.
You are. George, no pressure here, but just to remind you, you're still on 1.
No pressure. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so George, who would Teddy like to fight, either dead or alive? Is it A, Habib, or is it B, Nick Diaz?
I'm just gonna say Khabib because he's the goat, isn't he?
You would be right. You would be right. George, you're redeeming yourself. It's 5-2.
And redemption.
Redemption. It's the comeback. It's the comeback. Okay, Teddy, next one. How many fights in 2020 did George have? Is it A, none, or is it B, 1?
I'm gonna go for 1 because I think the start of the year was pretty open, wasn't it?
It was open. If for Brucey bonus, what day did he fight?
What date?
Yeah.
Was it the same weekend as me? That February, last 29th of February.
You're too good.
Yeah.
Man. You're too
extra
good.
points. Extra points.
You're too good, brother. You're too good. Look, even George has run away. Oh, he's back now.
No, sorry.
You're back. You're
Just
back.
got notification.
Right. That's okay. So, George, same question to you. How many fights in 2020 did Teddy have? Was it A, 2, or was it B, 3?
I think it was 3.
Correct. He did have 3 fights. Well done. Yay. 6-3. Next one. Having fun, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, yeah? All right, next one. Teddy. Out of George's 6 MMA wins, how many first round finishes does he have? Is it A, 3, or is it B, 4?
I'm gonna go with 4.
You've definitely done your research. These are not guesses. These are not guesses. 4 first round finishes out of 6.
They're not on my level.
Yeah. How many fights has he finished? 4.
Say again, sorry?
How many fights have you finished? 4
Oh,
or
5.
like 6?
No,
5.
5. But
Yeah.
4.
I knew it was a lot.
In the first rounds.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, George. Why
Yo.
was Teddy sent back to the changing rooms moments before his debut fight? Was it A, to wash out his hair gel? Or was it B, because he forgot his mouth guards?
Wash out hair gel.
It was to wash out. It was to wash out his hair gel. True story, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't look that vain, do I?
Teddy, back to you now. What is George's quickest victory? Is it A, 22 seconds? Or is it B, 32 seconds?
Oh, I'll go 32.
It was 32 seconds versus
Yeah.
Stafford Swainston at cage still 22. That's 8 out of 8 for you, Teddy. That's incredible.
I think I've lost.
I think mathematically you've lost. You've lost. But listen, just keep going. Never
I'm not gonna
have
stop.
that never die spirit. You
I'm
never
not
know.
gonna-
You never know.
Never know.
I might be giving out some bonus points. You never know. Right, George.
Yeah.
What is Teddy's quickest victory? Is it A, 36 seconds, or is it B, 46 seconds?
I'm gonna go with 46.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was 36 seconds versus Gabby Lolo at UKFC 9. And that was a fine performance too.
Yeah, nice quick finish.
Nice quick finish. So, 2 more left, guys. 2 more left. Teddy, you are on the brink of winning nothing. How do you feel?
Excited. I'm going to try and go undefeated.
Let's see if you can. If you do, I'm seriously impressed, bruv. Right. Teddy, what is George's trademark move? Is it a question mark kick? Or is it a clinch knee to the body?
I'll go question mark kick. Yeah.
Goodness. 9 out of 9. Wow. George.
Yeah.
How many times has Teddy competed on UKFC? Is it A, 4 times? Or is it B, 5 times?
5 times.
5 times. Well done, George. That's 5 points for you.
5
Last
points.
question. Yeah, you got it right. 5 times.
Oh,
5
points.
times.
Nice.
That's exactly right. And then the last question, guys. Teddy, how many first losses has George inflicted? Is it A, 3? Or is it B, 4?
That's a hard one, you know. Let's go with 6 fights. Let's go 4.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Mate, you smashed it.
Come on. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Let's
So yes, four opponents: Callum Candela, Stafford Swainston, Bartek, and Bronson Price.
Nice.
10 out of 10, Teddy. Wow. George, you scared, mate? He knows a lot about you.
Serious knowledge here.
It's some serious knowledge. He knows a lot about you, mate.
No.
I'd be worried.
Nah, I'm chill. I'm chilling.
You're cool, yeah? Okay. Right.
I'm
George.
chilling. Don't worry about it.
Good. George, last one for you, my man. How many first losses has Teddy inflicted? Is it A, 3 or B, 4?
Let's go 4.
You'd be correct. You'd be correct. Well done. That's James Seddon, Gabby Lolo, Leon Williams, and Mike Thompson, number 2. That's 4. So at the end of that,
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-43, 50-43, and 50-42 for the winner by unanimous decision.
We count the judges' scorecards. Teddy, you have 10. And George, you end up with 6.
Oh.
A valiant performance. A valiant performance. Did you enjoy that,
Not
guys?
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, good fun, yeah. And an interesting fact, you both chose the same answer for what is your best combat sports fight, Lawler versus McDonald's part 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that how the fight is going to play out on Saturday?
I hope not. I hope not.
No, I've got to fight 4 weeks after.
That's true, you do. We'll come on to that later. Thank you for reminding me, George. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being great sports. And before we get stuck into the show, I'd like to begin with a message to, thank you, George, with a message to Liam McCracken, who was Teddy's originally scheduled opponent and had to pull out due to health reasons. Liam, I wish you a speedy recovery, mate. Teddy, do you have a message for Liam?
Yeah, just wishing him all the best with his recovery, and hopefully can see him back in that cage sooner rather than later.
And George?
Yeah, just wish him a speedy recovery and hopes he gets back to fighting fit soon.
Excellent. Nice one, Liam. Okay, so let's start with the defending champion, Teddy. Your last 2 appearances were without a crowd. Are you excited to compete in front of your friends and family? And would that help to give you a boost? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm excited to have fans back for this one. You know, it's always a pain, like sorting out tickets and everything, and like saying who's coming and whatever. But when you walk out and you've got all the fans there cheering you on, it's different. And not to say I haven't enjoyed no crowd, but just when I'm walking out and I look around and I see tables full of people, I know that'll be a good feeling.
Yeah. And George, talk us through how this fight was first brought to your attention and to your reaction to facing Teddy in this title fight.
So it was literally last week. I was at the gym just doing some training, and then Steve Nightingale messaged me telling me, "Oh, Liam's pulled out," and said, "Oh, do you want to fight Teddy?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Good fun."
Wow. And was there any hesitation accepting a fight due to the short notice, George?
No, not really, because like if you want to be the best, you've got to prove that you can do it on 2 weeks, 1 week notice, and I'm proving I'm the best. I want to prove that I'm the best anyway.
I'm just the best there is, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's another opportunity to showcase your talents on another big stage.
That's what I mean. So more people that see me, the better, really, in my eyes.
Brilliant attitude there, George. And Teddy, what do you make of your new opponent, and how much of a different test will George be compared to Liam?
Yeah, obviously, like George is a good opponent, 6-0, undefeated, ranked number 1 in the UK or whatever it is. He's a good opponent to have on short notice, and I think that speaks volumes about the matchmaking on UKFC. Like when there's people putting their names forward and they go out there, and if he's messaged George and he's found someone to fight me on 2 weeks' notice of that caliber, it shows the level of matchmaking. So, yeah, it's a different challenge to Liam, but it's going to be a nice new challenge, and be a good fight.
Yeah. And did you know much about George and his martial arts background before this fight was made, Teddy?
I only really knew that he was meant to fight Liam. So I'd seen of him there. He was meant to fight Liam. Knew he had the belt on Almighty. So when they sent through the name, I was like, yeah, George Staines. That's like it's a guy that I know who's legit and going to be well thought of when you get his name on your record.
Indeed. And that's a perfect opportunity to remind you all that episode 18 with George Staines is now available on YouTube. And George, you move up to lightweight for this one. Is this a weight class we can grow more accustomed to seeing you competing, win or lose?
It might be. We'll have to see. Like obviously, short notice probably will be 70. But I would like to stick to 66 because I feel like that's mine, just my own. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, stuff happens, and you
does
got to
indeed.
adapt, haven't you? You got to adapt, improvise, and overcome.
Yeah, I mean, if I told you this time last week you'd be facing Teddy next Saturday, you wouldn't believe me, would you? So yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. And Teddy, do you feel it's a no-lose situation for George? He doesn't have a belt on the line. He's the one stepping in on short notice and the one stepping up in weights. Will that make him more of a dangerous opponent?
Yeah, I mean, to a degree, it's a no-lose situation for George. It's like it's a great opportunity for him to fight someone who's heavier, belt that's not on the line. But I think George doesn't want to lose this fight. He wants to keep his O on his record. So I think it doesn't make him any more dangerous. He's going to be fighting exactly the same as how he would if it was defending his belt, because he's defending his record and everything like that along with it. So, yeah.
Thank you, Teddy. And George, do you feel all the pressures on Teddy? And if so, how does that help you?
I don't feel like it wouldn't. I feel like the pressure's on him the same as if it would be if he was fighting Liam. You know, it's just very similar. You know, someone's coming up to fight him for his belt, as it would be for any challenger. I don't feel like the pressure's on him whatsoever. And yeah, I just don't think it would us.
Okay. And George, you're no stranger to last-minute opponent changes. How do you? I know. How do you prepare yourself to face new challenges?
So we just, you know, watch the content, watch videos, watch whatever we can get to see, and just prepare as much as we can in that short period of time. You know, so obviously hard, but it's doable. It's been proven to be doable.
Yeah, you've proved it on more than one occasion.
Yeah, yeah.
And Teddy, would you like to remind the audience what happens the last time a featherweight champion from a different promotion took a title fight with you on short notice, and how helpful is having that experience?
Yeah, last time a featherweight stepped up, it was Leon Williams, and that was first round finish for me. So, yeah, obviously it's a different fight to George, so you can't really compare the two. But I think in that fight, I felt my size a lot more, being bigger, and yeah, it was a good fight, that one. It was a nice one because Leon was a good opponent, but I feel like I made it look like easy work in that fight, and we've not seen him in the cage since. But yeah, I think it's a completely different fight to George. So comparing the two's a nice little thing to do, but I wouldn't ever do that.
Fair enough. And George, this gives you the opportunity to be a 2-promotion and 2-division champion. What would that mean to you?
It'd just be cool, wouldn't it?
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
It'd be sick, you know, quick thing for your resume or your CV, whatever. Oh yeah, I was two weight division, 2 promotion champion. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? It'll just help solidify me as the best in the country.
And that would make you the amateur version of Conor McGregor, champion of both featherweight and lightweight.
You could say that. You could say that. Maybe not as big of a tool, or maybe a bit nicer.
Yeah, yeah. And Teddy, would you ever consider dropping down to featherweight and challenging George there, or not?
Yeah, you never know.
Can you make it?
Well, I've never tried, so we'll see. I think with the right nutritionist, you can make any weight possible with the right amount of time and nutrition. So maybe one day you'll see me at featherweight. We'll see.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. And Teddy, if you retain your belt, you also get the chance of achieving your very own champ status when you meet episode 5 guest Kyle Jones for the almighty fighting lightweight strap. You surely would have earned that #1 ranked spot too. Also turning 21 along the way. Would that be the perfect time for you to sign off from your amateur career?
Yeah, I think by the time that fight comes round, that'll certainly be the last 1 or 2 of my amateur career. He's a good challenge, Kyle, but it's really more just looking for the belt for me. Getting that second belt, 2 promotion champion, will be a lovely way to cap it off. And I think, at the end of this year, we'll see my last few amateur fights.
Yeah. I mean, do you have plans to compete in the IMAF still? Is that still an ambition or not?
Yeah.
Changed?
If the opportunity presents itself, I'm there on the first plane. So we'll see. I think there's one happening August time. So going off what happens there, I'll see if we can jump on the one for the end of the year and rack up a few more wins before I go pro.
Absolutely. And George, talking about Almighty, you are also due to face Liam in your featherweight title in August. Are you still on the cards? And if so, what can you share?
Yeah, I'm still on the card. I literally got released today. I'm fighting Kane Holmes as a short. It's not that short notice really. It's 5-6 weeks. It literally got matched as soon as Liam pulled out. So I'm fighting Kane Holmes now.
And you were due to face his brother, Kai Holmes, August last year at Cage Steel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How weird is that? It's gone full circle.
Yeah, it was. I thought, I know. I thought Kai would have been the one who stepped up, to be fair, but fair enough on Kane for stepping up.
And what do you know about Kane?
I know he's very. I know him and his brother are very similar, like quite lean, but not too much. I've never really seen him fight. I know he's fought a couple all right people, so we'll have a look closer to the time.
Yeah, and he lost his last fight via guillotine choke.
Oh, did he?
Does he know that you have 3 guillotine finishes to your name?
He might not know.
He does now.
Yeah, he should do.
Yeah, and Teddy, you face Kyle. What do you know about Kyle? Have you started looking into him yet, or is that still too early?
I've not started looking into him yet, but I do know he fought Oliver Harriet, who's a teammate of mine. I've trained with him at Sheffield Shoot Fighters before, and Oliver was like smashing him up in the first round, if I can say. And then I don't know what happened with Oliver, whether he got tired or whatever, but he got clipped with a big right hand from Kyle. So hopefully I'll be able to avenge that one for Oliver and the team, and the fight will play out a little bit different. But from what I've seen there, he's obviously got power in his hands to finish Ollie, because Ollie's a big guy. So that's something we'll look out for near the time.
Yeah, and that fight was the on the same night and the same card as when George faced Dan Mins for the title. So Teddy, as the champion, do you have a message or anything you'd like to say to George?
Not really, just like thank you for stepping up on short notice, because obviously like we touched on before, getting a good opponent's really all I wanted, and you're someone who's exactly that, 6-0, undefeated, a lot of hype behind you. So it's a fight as big as or as close to the Liam fight as I was going to get. So yeah, thank you for stepping up, and let's have a good fight next weekend.
Yeah, no problem. Pleasure.
And George, do you have anything to say to Teddy?
Just thank you for the opportunity for letting me fight you, accepting the fight. Look forward to fighting you next weekend.
Love it. Look at the respect from these two. And
I forgot to say.
Yeah.
Forgot to say, George, you're a bum. Yeah.
You're a bum. Love it. Look at the respect from these two, man. Yeah. Amazing. I love that. This is exactly what I wanted to create and see. So thank you both.
Yeah, really wicked, mate. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, guys. So that unfortunately brings us to the end of the episodes. Thank you for making the time again and for being such great guests and helping me to create something unique in the amateur MMA scene. I hope you both enjoyed coming on again.
I loved it. Thank you very much for having us on.
That's
yeah,
okay,
thank you. Like, hats off to you, you know. I think you're doing the best interviews out there, and like stuff like this is really cool for amateurs. So yeah, I appreciate all the stuff you do.
Thank you. And that check's in a post to you, Teddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. and I'll buy your pay-per-view. So
That's the one.
sorry, George.
It's all good.
All the best to you both this Saturday, and have lots of fun. Seriously,
we will.
have
Thank you very
fun.
much.
Yeah, have fun and hug it out at the end.
Yeah, we'll do.
I love it. I can't wait to see that. So thank you again, and thank you to the viewers for joining Teddy, George, and I on episode 19 of Flash Knockdown. And in the words of Bruce Buffer, the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to Teddy and George.
Thank you.
See you later. Thank you.